there already." Patty's face fell. "I'm not sure, Mother," she said rather hesitatingly. "The truth is, Muriel was so queer and off-hand about it when I was staying at Thorncroft. She wouldn't talk of it at all. Somehow I think she won't like me to be at the same school as herself." "You must be mistaken, dear. Why, Uncle Sidney was so pleased with his project and said you were to take care of Muriel as if she were your sister." "I know he did, but all the same, I don't believe Muriel herself will like it. She's never been very fond of me. Horace is always much jollier when I go there. When we were out in the garden together, she said she didn't see why I must be sent to the Priory, and surely there were other schools I could have gone to." "Never mind, dear. Perhaps she was a little out of temper that day, and may prove nicer when you really arrive. We mustn't forget Uncle Sidney's kindness. I feel very grateful to him, for we couldn't possibly have sent you to such an expensive school on our own account." "Oh, how dreadfully I shall miss you and Father, and Basil, and the little ones," said Patty. "I don't know how I'm to manage for 13 whole weeks without once seeing any of you." "The days will pass much faster than you imagine," said her mother. "It's no use crying, Patty. Young birds must leave the nest sometime and learn to fly for themselves. Think what a splendid thing it is for you to be going to such a school as Morton Priory. You must work hard and make the very most of your time there." "I'll do my best. But I'm not clever," said Patty, "and I'm afraid I never shall be. Mother, dearest, you're actually crying too. There. I'm not going to say another word." She got off the bed and, giving a hard scrub to her eyes, stuffed her handkerchief back into her pocket with a determined air. All the same, her voice sounded choky, and there were such bright drops glistening on Mrs. Hurst's eyelashes that I think they both felt it a welcome interruption when a loud tramping was suddenly heard on the stairs and 4 children burst tumultuously into the room. A girl of 11, 2 boys of 9 and 7, and a younger girl of about 5 years old. "We ran all the way from school," they cried. "Oh, have you packed Patty's box already? We did so want to watch you do it." "Go to the nursery, children," said Mrs. Hurst. "I cannot have your meddlesome little fingers here. Robin, put down that hat immediately. Wilfrid, you're not to open that bag. No, Kitty, my pet, you mustn't peep inside parcels. Milly, take them away and make them wash their hands." "I'll go with them, Mother," said Patty, taking the noisy 4 under her elder sisterly wing and escorting them to their own domain, where Mary, the nurse, was endeavouring to attend to the baby, while at the same time she restrained 3-year-old Rowley from making acquaintance with the interior of the coal-box. Patty helped the children to put on pinafores and tidy their hair, washed Rowley's hands, and seated him in his high chair at the table, then made herself so useful in passing bread and butter, spreading jam, and handing round mugs of milk, that Mary gave a heartfelt sigh of regret. "I simply don't know what we'll do without you when you've gone, Miss Patty," she said dolefully. "Oh, I wish I were going too," cried Milly. "What lovely fun it would be! Imagine having a gymnasium and climbing poles and walking on planks. Muriel told me all about it when she was over here. She said she learnt to swarm up a rope like sailors do. You can't think how I envy you, Patty. You're the luckiest girl in the world." Patty was not very tall, nor very short, just an ordinary, healthy, well-grown 13-year-old girl, with a round, rather childish face, plump, rosy cheeks, a nose that had not yet decided what shape it meant to be, a mouth that for beauty might certainly have been smaller, a frank pair of blue eyes, and hair that had been flaxen when she was younger, but now, to her mother's regret, was fast turning as brown as it could. No one could really call Patty pretty, but she had such a merry, pleasant, sunny, smiling look about her that she always somehow made people feel like smiling too, and put them into a good temper in spite of themselves. She was neither dull nor particularly clever, only possessed of average abilities, able to remember lessons when she tried hard, but not in the least brilliant over anything she undertook. She was one of those cozy, thoughtful...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.